Hello and welcome to 5 minutes on the top stories of this week's IACM Bulletin. IACM meeting. Since the IACM conference in April 2024 cannot take place in Aberdeen as planned, we want to use this time on 12 and 13 April for an online meeting that interested parties from different time zones can attend. On both days, the program will last about 4.5 hours, which will discuss several topics in different formats. Participation is free of charge. Cannabis Talk. The IACM has developed a new format that we call Cannabis Talk. These are talks with outstanding experts who report on their experiences in their field from their personal perspective. The first Cannabis Talk is already online since last weekend, a conversation with IACM Chair Kirsten Müller-Wahl, neurologist and psychiatrist at the Hannover Medical School in Germany. Germany. The Bundestag legalizes limited amounts of cannabis cultivation and possession by adults. On 23 February, the Bundestag passed a law allowing individuals and voluntary associations to grow and hold limited quantities of cannabis. The law legalizes cultivation of up to 3 plants for private consumption and owning up to 25 grams of cannabis. Larger scale, but still non-commercial, cannabis production will be allowed for members of cannabis associations with no more than 500 members, all of whom must be adults. Cannabis remains illegal for minors, as does consuming it near schools and playgrounds. THC products were perceived more effective for treatment than CBD products. According to a survey with 546 patients, participants reported effectiveness of prescribed cannabis, particularly for THC-containing products. Investigators from Australia utilized data collected from an online survey consisting of Australian residents. CBD may help to reduce nicotine use. A study with mice found that CBD produced a significant decrease in the number of nicotine rewards, and this effect was evidenced across CBD doses and with both the low and moderate level of nicotine intake. Roots of a flower from Mexico contain a substance which activates the CB1 receptor. Extracts of roots of this flower elicit a relaxation of blood vessels. Studies in rats suggest that the blood pressure lowering effect of the plant is based, among others, on the activation of the cannabinoid-1 receptor. Activation of cannabinoid receptors may improve the formation of new blood vessels. A synthetic cannabinoid was shown to stimulate blood vessel formation in endothelial cells, thus potentially offering therapeutic options for diseases associated with circulatory disorders. CBD may improve symptoms after stroke. The administration of CBD after stroke to young rats reduced long-term hyperactivity, normalizing dopamine receptor function. CBD during pregnancy may have negative effects on the placenta and fetal growth. According to a study with rats receiving CBD during pregnancy, pups were 10% smaller and the placenta had altered vasculature. The regulation of the endocrine system is modulated by social isolation. Social isolation in rats resulted in changes of the endocannabinoid system, including CB1 receptors. Cannabis extracts are effective against antibiotic-resistant bacteria. In a study, ethanolic cannabis extracts made from plants, parts harvested during the whole vegetation cycle under various nutritional treatments were assessed for in vitro anti-staphylococcal effects, and they were rather effective. These were the top stories of the IACM Bulletin. Thank you very much for your interest.